What's going on, YouTube? It's that black dude, and I am back, and I know it's been a while. But I was watching something here on YouTube, and it made me sick. So, Georgia's got some new voting laws out now, and apparently they want you to have ID. And something that I didn't agree with is, hey, they're going to reduce the amount of machines that they have. And they didn't say if it was just for one area or not, so don't know. They're gonna reduce the amount of voting machines, and it'd be a crime to actually give somebody water in line. Now that sounds kind of suspect to me, but at the same time, I guess maybe because COVID or whatever, maybe they're trying to be safe for that. A lot of people ain't gonna be like, all right, here you go. I don't want it. COVID. But reducing the voting machines, I don't understand. But I also don't understand how asking for ID is suppressing black and brown people. I got ID. I'm driving. I'm on insurance. You need ID to go to the liquor store. It's not racist when they ask you for your ID there. It's not racist when they ask you for your ID to go to the casino. It ain't racist when they ask for your ID when you going to the club. It ain't racist when they ask for your ID when you're at the pharmacy to pick up medicine. It's not racist until you need your ID to vote and to prove who you are, to prove who the person who is casting the vote is, who they are, live where they say they live, is from the area they say they are in. It's not racist until it comes to voting. And I'm trying to figure out, why is that? How is that suppressing the black vote? Because we too fucking stupid to go get an ID? Then maybe they don't need to go vote. Because if you're driving around and you're buying liquor and you're going to the club and you managing to do all that shit with no ID, then there's a problem. You got to hook up somewhere and folks are breaking the law. And if you're going to be voting, you need to be voting lawfully. Not sitting there trying to do fraud. Which is what I believe. Because more than 500 affidavits, all the press conferences that kept on getting suppressed, all that evidence out there leads to it. It's hard to believe that somebody who is as bumbling as Joe Biden, who tripped going up the stairs, who half the time, if you go and you watch his raw press conferences, go do it for yourself. Don't do it because I'm saying he's bumbling. Go watch it up. Go watch for yourself. The uncut press conferences where they're not making him look good, where he's asking people where he's at, who does he need to talk to next, where he's pulling out note after note after note. You believe he got more votes than any president alive? You're fucking idiot. No offense to anybody who voted for him that I personally know. You're a fucking idiot if you believe that. Same thing about this whole voter ID thing. All these people here, if Walmart decided to say, hey, which they do, screw that. All these people here, if they wanted to buy liquor in Walmart, guess what they got to do? They got to show ID. But if they decided, you know what, we're going to take a vote. We got 3 people here for management. Customers, we need some ID so you can vote in this election. Nobody's going to be pissed off about it or nothing. They ain't going to be talking about, oh, y'all don't want the black man to vote, you know, because we're black. They trying to hold us back. Biden said we too fucking stupid to go and get on the internet. Go look that shit up, though. Let me tell you why they don't want it. Go look at the border crisis. You have, and they like to use 11 million, but the true numbers, from what the reporters that I watch, Anthony Brown Logan, Officer Tatum, those are just 2 of the major ones. Steven Crowder is more likely to 30 million, which is more people than we got here in Texas. Most of them are here illegally. They're not legal. They're here illegally. They didn't snuck across. They didn't came across and surrendered and gave themselves up talking about they seeking asylum, and we took them in. And most of them can't get an ID. And guess what happens when they can't get an ID? And guess what happens when the government is just constantly throwing money at them? When the government is just making it rain. The government is just, here you go. Guess what happened? They're going to show up at the polls, vote illegally, because this mail-in ballot shit, once this COVID shit is cleared up, because they slowly letting us open up. Once that's played out and they got their voting block here, they're voting Democrat. That's why they're sitting there talking about, it's racist to ask for ID. To get you stupid motherfuckers to believe it. To agree with it. Oh, we don't need these laws on the book because it suppressed black people. Really? Really? How the fuck are we suppressed when we had the first so-called black president in office in 2008? Took more than 13% of the population to vote him in, didn't it? Took a whole bunch of white people who was tired of that shit. Getting called racist and all that. But anyways, I'm at work. I'm about to eat some of my food here. I'm about to upload this and hopefully have it uploaded so y'all can watch and enjoy this. I had to make the video because, the person who I was watching was Martin Luther King the Third. Martin fucking Luther the King the Third. And he talking about how this shit is like Jim Crow laws. Nigger drink out of that fountain over there, boy. No niggers up in here. No niggers can vote. They're asking every person for ID. Every skin color. Don't matter if you black, white, brown, chocolate, rainbow, candy, stripe, what the fuck ever, pink. You gotta show ID. Anyways. Peace.